Epilogue. Chapter 25. It was one of those wet, hot mornings in July, when living in New York is like living in Brazil. There was shade in the courtyard, a big corner pocket that ran from the edge of my window to the gate, and we sat there, the veterans of last night's army, feeling slightly heroic and exceptionally brave. "Final bulletin," I told them. After Quirk was arrested, the cops got a warrant, and they checked his apartment, and the jade was still there. Best of all, I said, grinning, Mr. Crandall called Meany, and Max was rehired. "Really nifty," Jane said. "I mean, you gotta admit it, guys. The system really works." "Oh, listen, don't give me any slop about the system, man." Angie flicked her tail. "The system, man, didn't do nothing. It was us. It was us and the system." Spike cocked his head and started lecturing like a teacher. "Or us in the system. What I mean," he said with suddenly passionate conviction, "is the system is us. I mean, it isn't just the mayors and the judges and the cops. I mean, it's all of us together. And the system only works as long as we work together." "Could you cool it?" Oscar said. "I only came to get some locks. I didn't come to get religion." "And besides," Angie said, "I never once in my life met a group that stuck together. The way the world's going, man, it's dog eat dog and every cat for himself." Wang looked at Chang. "Did you ask her?" "Not yet." Chang turned back to Angie. "We decided we're inviting you to join us," Chang said. "You got talent, kid. We figured we could use you in the act." "Aw, go on," Angie said. Sue looked at her. "You know, we could wash and dry your hair, add some highlights, a little curl, and I'd say if you lost about an ounce, you'd be a knockout." "Moi?" Angie said. "Where's the salmon?" Oscar said. "I only came to get some food. Where's Sugary?" "I'm coming, Sugary said. She bounded across the courtyard. Butch was at her side. He was carrying a small plastic bag between his teeth. "This was heavy," Sugary said. "Half a pound of locks weighs at least half a pound." Butch dropped the bag. "And there's some other stuff besides. Some canned stuff," he said. Sue helped him open it. She unwrapped the locks and made a decorative platter while Sugary bubbled on. "Did you tell them all?" she said. "Did you tell them how terrifically magnificent I was?" "I sort of mentioned it," I said. She turned around and faced the group. "I was terrifically magnificent. I turned on the radio. I hid under the covers. I turned it on again, and then—" She paused dramatically. "I telephoned the cops, and then I howled into the phone. The cops said it sounded like a baby in distress. I was wonderful," she said. Sue cocked her head. "Some of us," she purred, and looked pleasantly at Angie, "need some extra self-esteem. And some of us," she said, looking cheerfully at Sugary, "could use a little less." "Let's eat," Oscar said. I looked at the locks spread carefully on the ground. I counted. Half a pound was exactly 11 slices. All I got to do was blink once and they were gone. Everybody eating, going, chomp, "Okay," I thought begrudgingly. "At least I get the can." I squinted at the can. "Cat slop," it said. I went home and went to bed.